All right, let's just jump right into this. We're always looking up at the sky, at the stars, for all these cosmic wonders. But what if I told you one of the most extreme places in the entire solar system is actually right here, deep, deep beneath our own feet? So, take a look at these two. On the one hand, you've got the very center of our planet, thousands of miles down. On the other, the star that basically powers everything we know. They couldn't seem more different, right? Well, it turns out they share one absolutely mind-blowing similarity.
And it all comes down to this number, about 6,000 degrees Celsius. I mean, just try to wrap your head around that. It's a temperature so intense it could vaporize pretty much anything we've ever known in an instant.
And that is the wild reality we're talking about today. The core of our Earth, the very heart of this planet, is burning with the exact same intensity as the visible surface of the sun. It's just an incredible hidden truth.
Okay, so this immediately raises a huge question, right? How? How on earth does the inside of a rocky planet get that hot? How does it maintain that kind of star-like temperature? Let's peel back the layers and look at the mechanics of this planetary engine. Now, the sun gets its power from nuclear fusion, this constant, massive explosion. But Earth's core? It's a totally different story. It has a completely different set of things going on. So what exactly is fueling all this incredible heat? Well, it really boils down to three main sources. First, you've got just immense, crushing pressure. The gravity of the entire planet is constantly squeezing the core, and that generates an unbelievable amount of heat. Second is radioactive decay. Think of it like a slow-burning nuclear reactor, as elements deep inside the Earth break down over billions of years, releasing energy. And finally, there's what scientists call primordial heat, which is really just the leftover energy from when our planet was first violently formed, still trapped right there at its center. So we know how it gets so hot, but here's the really crucial part. This isn't just some cool piece of trivia. This internal heat is the fundamental engine that makes our planet a living, breathing, dynamic world. So what does this crazy hot furnace deep underground actually do for us, way up here on the surface? Well, it turns out pretty much everything that makes Earth, Earth. This internal heat is a genuine planet-shaping force. It's the power behind our volcanoes and all that geothermal activity. It's what drives plate tectonics, that slow, constant, relentless movement of the continents. And maybe, just maybe, the most important thing of all, the churning of all that liquid metal in the outer core generates our planet's magnetic field. And that magnetic field is absolutely critical. It's basically an invisible, planet-sized force field that protects our atmosphere and us from all the harsh radiation the sun throws our way. It's the main reason Earth is a thriving, living world, and a planet like Mars, which lost its magnetic field, is now a cold, barren desert. When you put all of this together, it totally changes how you think about our planet. It's not just some quiet, solid rock floating in space. There's something way more dramatic happening just beneath the surface. I once read a line that sums this up just perfectly. It called it a star-like inferno locked inside our planet. I love that. It really captures both the raw power and the hidden nature of the Earth's core. So I guess the big takeaway here is this. Yeah, we totally depend on the sun up in the sky for light and warmth. But the real engine that drives the life of our world, the force that moves our continents and protects us from space, is our own hidden star, right here deep inside the Earth. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it, what other incredible forces are at work, shaping our world from right beneath our feet that we don't even know about.